sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Tear Bear, tearing up my heart. It is our first time seeing each other for 2023.
It is. And I am like showing up like I just drank 5 coffees this morning. And I think you might be the opposite.
I definitely did not. I'm showing up like, I just want to go back. I really want to go back to bed after the gym this morning. I was like, I just want to I got to see Taryn. Okay, fine.
You could have canceled me. I would have also went to bed.
We have too much to take. We have much to discuss for those new social sellers to like not.
We do actually. That's why I'm so jazzed, because this morning before we were podcasting, I was just like looking over our next live event and setting it all up, and I just get so excited.
Oh, that's what you've been up to. I see. Well, January is a fun time in network marketing because it really is a time where the focus is on recruiting and inviting new people into joining you in business. The team members are growing. And let's not mince words. With the way the world has changed so much, people are looking for. The gig economy is going strong. People are looking for jobs. They're looking for things to do. We were driving back from the gym, and I was looking at Twitter. That's where I get my news, at least for now, unless Elon messes it up. And they were saying that Salesforce, the company Salesforce, they had layoffs today. Laid off almost 7,500 people. Mm-hmm.
What? Oh my gosh, I know someone who works there. I need to message her.
Yeah, please do. 10% of their sales force, they said they overhired during lockdown during COVID, and it just came out today. So I say that because things are changing. People are looking for things to do, and they're not necessarily looking for another 9 to 5, or it may be hard. Like, you think about it, there have been a lot of layoffs in December. This is layoff month as well too. People are going to be looking for something, and maybe they want something that they can pick up pretty easily, or they didn't get laid off, but they're like, oh, I just reminded we're all expendable. So maybe I should have some extra income working. So for those of you who are in the industry now is a great time to be talking about what you love about your business like a normal human being. Now, this podcast is not for you, though. I mean,
it's not.
Not this episode. This episode is for you to share with your new social sellers, with the people who are joining you in business right now. And so you're welcome for that. Because it's, why? Because it's good for them to hear from someone who's not actually benefiting from them directly, or who's not corporate. Just a little bit of strategy. So let's I think we need some music, or hold on, let me see what I can do here. Nope, not that. Not that.
I can't hear it.
Okay, well, it's beautiful and wonderful. Like, it was like,
okay. We can just add that in later.
No, I like doing it in the moment. So let me do it one more time. Welcome, new social sellers, direct sellers, social retailers, distributors, stylists, consultants, whatever you want to call yourself. Welcome to network marketing. Or direct selling. We're so excited to have you here. And you probably came to the fold because you saw something on social media, perhaps, and said, let me just do the dang thing. And now you're doing the dang thing. And you're probably wondering, now, how do I do the dang thing on social media?
And you are in the right place, because we've got it all for you.
Yes, you are. So here's the thing. First, here are our basic, our ABCs. I don't know how many we're going to give you. We might go to the back of the alphabet. That'll make sense at the end. But so here are the ABCs of things that you just need to know and understand when you're diving into using Instagram to build your business. First thing, the purpose of Instagram is not to actually get all the sales.
Whoa, you just started off with the biggest one.
No, because I just think we just need to be on the right paradigm, and then it makes life easier. The purpose of Instagram is not to make the sale or get the new team member. That's 1, 2, 3, not it. The purpose of the gram is for you to set yourself up as an expert, for people to come and get to know you, like you, trust you, love you, for people to learn more, to spy on what you're up to, which is probably what you did before you decided to join your friend or the person you admired or saw as an expert in business. It's an ability for you to dabble, to learn, and then seek out more information. Instagram is the bar. Let me put it in layman's terms, layperson's terms. Instagram is the bar. You don't get married at the bar. You don't, you try, and the bar is a place for you to kind of check out some people, see what's going on. I guess this day and age, this is like, maybe I should say Instagram is like online dating, or the app is like
Yeah, I would
Bumble.
say maybe it's like Twitter or not Twitter, Tinder. Oh my gosh.
She's been really loud, y'all. Don't mind her.
Yeah.
Tinder,
Gosh,
Bumble.
I'm not on there.
Any of the ones that any of those.
Farmers.com.
Yeah. JDate, whatever it is. It's like that. Okay. It's your place to look around, check people out. But then when you're ready, like, and you have a couple conversations and they're seeing some of your stuff and you're seeing some of their stuff, what happens? Which actually I only did online dating like once. And this was the hardest part, getting them from the conversation you have, right, on the site or at the bar to getting off of social media and going, hey, let's meet, or let's text, or let's do whatever.
Yeah.
Think of Instagram as that place. So if you're old school like me, the bar. If you're new school like you, then it's like the app, right? The dating app. That is what that's the purpose. You don't get married on JDate. You don't get married at the bar. Coyote Ugly is not a place to get married, y'all.
No, and Instagram is not the place to do all your sales. I hate to break it to you.
It may be a relief to you, though, because maybe you feel like it has to be, or someone has told you it has to be. It really is not. So here's what I want you to think about. When you think about, okay, I'm about to get out there and I'm going to do my social media, I want you to think about what you want to be known for. And if you think the thing you want to be known for is your product, I'm going to say that's not it, because you were a awesome, amazing human before you decided to join the business. In fact, I'm guessing that's why the person invited you to join the business. So what are the things you're known for? What are the things you love doing? Don't stop that. Keep that going on. If you're already posting about that, keep posting that. That's why I love you, because here's the really interesting thing. Yes, your products are awesome, and that's the truth. We know that. You know that. You're discovering that more and more, and you're going to get really more confident about it, which is exciting, because once you get confident about that, it's like, yeah. But here's the thing. People do not buy from you because your product is rocks the Casbah. They buy from you because they like you. And so if we had one piece of advice for you, it'd be like, never give up on showing your personality. Now, listen, your upline is awesome, bee's knees, and has their own personality and style. This is a B or C. I don't know where we are on the list. Do not try and copy them. Do not try and be a carbon copy of them, because you're not a good carbon copy of them. Just going to say it.
No, you're your own you.
And you're the best you out there. So admire what your upline's doing or someone else in the company is doing. Admire that, but do not copy that. Take that and go, okay, she's really great at such and such. Like, for example, I don't have kids, but like, she's so great at that mom content. It is amazing. It resonates. It's so good. I need to do that too. Wait, but I'm not a mom. So that's going to be kind of weird, right? But I can do great content about working out and traveling and single life. And I can do that amazingly. So I can look at what she does. What do I like about what she does? And then think to myself, what can I do that's me? You know?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, even looking at you and I, like, what is going to be on my Instagram versus what's going to be on your Instagram is going to be different, because we're different. But we could sell the same thing.
We could. Taryn aspires to be a MILF. That's not something I am, right? So there's
yes. You might aspire. I am.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh, don't get me off on the wrong foot today.
Whoops. I meant to say Taryn is a MILF and she's proud of it and she shows that off. That's not me. It's a little, I mean, I'm a dog MILF.
You're a DILF, a dog. DeMILF. DeMILF.
And this is why I just say I'm not a MILF. So think about being yourself. And I promise you. Now, listen, the other thing I think we should remind you is this. The thing about network marketing is this. You know, all those issues that you had, those things, those insecurities, those piccadillies, as I like to call them. You know, those you buried?
Yeah. Those in the back of my head. Yeah.
You locked threw away the key, you locked it. It will come back. And
It will.
The cat will come back the very next day. It's going to come back while you're doing your network marketing business. That's one of the beauties, and I say that tongue in cheek, but seriously, of it. Because this is a journey about personal and self-development. You're going to learn so much. It's going to be amazing. Just know if you're like, I'm afraid to do XYZ, guess what? You're going to end up doing it. It's going to come up. Or I don't think I'm good at this or that, or I've never thought, whatever it is, it will come. And that's a good thing. So just know that and understand this is part of the process. This is part of my growth. This is going to be amazeballs.
I like that disclaimer because that doesn't come with when someone's trying to get you to join their team. They don't say that because it's not like sexy by any means, but I've gone through that journey myself, and it is good. It's good. And I'm glad you're saying that so people know, like, it is going to be a little uncomfy.
It is.
But you push through.
You do.
And maybe remember back in the day when we don't say push, maybe it's not push through, but you show up.
You show up and you learn from it. Yes,
yeah,
exactly. So, and you're probably like, what does that have to do with Instagram? This is all very important because y'all, that again, how you feel about yourself is how you're going to show up, and it comes through with everything you post, what you do. You might be wondering, what do I post, right? You might like, do I do that post that they say to do, or I show off that, like, I'm just saying, like the spoon post. If you're in the spoon company, the spoon post, or do I do my toothpaste post, or what do I do? Okay. I'm not saying don't do any of that, but I am going to tell you something you definitely should do is you should do a kick-ass intro that is authentically you. And it's not with you holding the products, just so you know. You
cannot hide behind the products. And I think that's why you were talking about like showing up as you. It's scary because guess what? To be successful, you can't show up as your product. You can't hide behind it. You're going to show your face. You might do the spoon pick, but you're going to do, like you said, a great intro showing your personality before it.
Amen. Amen. So you might be wondering, like, okay, what does that great intro entail? Yeah, I don't have time to tell you right now, but what I will do is this. No, really, because there's a lot that we just put out there, but here's the really cool thing. Because we're doing a special free event for you coming up very soon. And it's a makeover. I like to call it the IG makeover, because you're like, do I need to make mine over? Yeah, because you weren't in network marketing before and now you are. So it's time there's some things that you can do, some tiny nuances that I'm good at knowing about, because that's one of my expertise. And I don't want you to expect or that your team should know all those, because y'all are doing all these other things. Are you focusing on the nuances of Instagram? The answer would be no, Roxanne, but that's okay because I am. So here's the thing. Doing a little makeover where I'm going to take you through just the basics of what to change and tweak, how to write a bio that is actually really sexy and invites people to you, not those creepers from other countries that are, they're
still going to show up, but we're also going to get like the people you want showing up.
Exactly. Get your audience going, get your audience looking, and really give you all the keys. So here's a really cool thing. When you sign up, and it's a free makeover, it's coming up, I think next week. Is it coming around the mountain?
Next week.
When it comes, it's coming up next
Jan 24th.
There we go. One of the first things you're going to get when you get registered is you're going to get an email that gives you the intro that I wrote. Now you're like, wait, Roxanne, that's your intro? No, I mean, I wrote a template where you literally can just take it and use it and add in all the goodies to make it your own. So you don't have to start from scratch.
Oh, I love a good template.
I do too. So you'll get that for free. And y'all, it's true. I sell those. That's something I sell. I've sold that in the past. I'm giving it to you for free so you can have the perfect chef's kiss intro that will be genuine to you and will be a great way for you to introduce those to the world. Hello, world. What you're up to.
I love it. Cool. So we have the link for you guys in the bio to sign up for the makeover. You'll get your intro.
Gosh, is there anything else about the makeover we should mention? What do you think?
Well, that's kind of what I was just about to
I
like
knew you were
segue
going there.
into a little bit, that we were gonna do a 3-day makeover.
Mhm.
And now I forgot where I was going with my head because I got
I'm
distracted.
sorry. This is because I'm just like, oh, I'm back from vacation. I'm like, hello. Yes. So the makeover is bit by bit. You're going to get like, I'm going to give you a quick little, like, this is what you're going to do. I've broken it down. So when we say 3 days, don't think I'm like, I'm going to hang out with you for 72 hours. Oh, country mom, for
No.
don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. But you're going to get some bite-sized goodies on things to change. We will be working on your bio. We will be working on some of those things in the top, tippity top, and we will be rocking it. It's going to be so good. It's so good. So good.
It's going to be so good. And the thing that we need to highlight here is you are going to get action steps every day. So this isn't just like some live event where like just going to spew information. It's like, okay, you're going to get the information. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Because Instagram is a long game. You're here to play. So we need to set it up right. And you're going to start taking action. So that way everything you do builds upon it.
Yes. I like that you said that because it is all about strategy. And so I don't believe that spaghetti posting is a strategy. Spaghetti posting is just throwing things on the wall, seeing what sticks.
Mm-hmm.
This is really what you're going to find for the makeovers. It's the beginning of and awakening you to the full strategy that I created and teach and I love, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll work for you as well too. So that you can, it's like the one spaghetti I do like. And I really don't like spaghetti. It's true. I'm not Italian.
Oh.
I don't like Italian food. I don't know why.
What?
I know it's super weird.
I can't believe I didn't know this about you. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. And I think it's like, I just don't, anyhow, I don't like Italian food. Scott loves it. So we go and I'm like, okay. However, Dirty Dancing is the best movie on earth. This is where I was going with this. And there's a scene where he goes, whoa, spaghetti arms. Like, because her frame is all like low. And that's the only spaghetti reference that I love. So I do love that. And where I'm going with that is this. You're going to get the framework so you don't have spaghetti arms. So you're going to have your dance space and you get to dance in your dance space and do all your things. You're looking at me like you didn't know I was going there, did you?
No idea. This is great. I love this. Like, oh.
You're like, oh, yeah. So you're going to be able to be like a baby houseman in Dirty Dancing. You're going to do the lift and all the things. You're going to have your dance space and you'll be able to rock it out and be yourself.
Yes.
And be successful.
And
not be in the corner.
Love it. And not get dropped.
Yeah. Unless it's in the water, and then it's fine, and all those things. How convenient, by the way, that she was wearing white. Like, seriously, she has a white jeans and a white shirt. Really? I'm just saying that's some convenient writing right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was thought out. That was planned.
What?
Oh, I'm just going to the water.
She didn't know.
I'll wear my white.
She didn't know she was going into the water. That was a him thing. Johnny, may he rest in peace. Okay. So we will see you at the makeover. And if you listen to this and you are not a beginner, you need to invite beginners that to this makeover. Because when we get this right as an industry, we elevate our industry. We get more respect when we're not just sell my product. Oh, my business. Here's some words that you don't understand, but I love that we have this income and this blah, 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 blah. When we get this right, we get to play at the big table. And I don't mean, listen, you might be like, Roxanne, well, network marketing is working right now. Yes, it is. But right now, there are just a few people at the top. Like, and they're making some bank. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
But why not elevate everybody? Just saying. I look at the income disclosure statements. I know what I'm talking about. That.
Okay. And on that note, we go to the behind the scenes.
Let's, because I just went off. Yes, please.
All right, Roxanne, are you taking Scott's last name? The people need to know.
I don't know if the people need to know. It's funny, my sister asked me this over the break. Yes, I am. It's funny. I was like, one day I woke up, I'm like, you know what? I think Scott would really like me to take his name. He's never like, you must take my name. But I'm like, he'd like that. And I'm like, I'm going to let him know rather than like, I'm going to tell him rather than like, hey, have him ask me. Cause that's even cooler, right? Like someone just, So yes, I'm taking his name. And when I told him, he's like, but you know, it's really like, it's a big process. I'm like, I know. I'm taking it
It's doable.
personally. Girl, you've been married for so long. I'm sure it's gotten harder. I'm doing it personally. Professionally, I'll keep my name, but yeah. So I'll be
professionally.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when I did it, like I had to do it like across states. So it was actually, it wasn't too hard. Like it was just more of an annoyance.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought.
see, like I just got global entry. So I'm not changing that. So my passport, I'm not changing that for a while.
Don't change your passport.
Don't change my passport. Don't change my global entry, but I will change other things. So I'm going from a Wilson to a Budgel.
Budgel.
Yeah.
So you're jumping the alphabet.
Girl, that is a girl's dream when you are on the W. Are you kidding me? From the time I was little.
I need to hear why, because I was a V. So my maiden name was Van Alst. I was at the end.
Do you know how your name is kind of like the guy from he's Van something from
Helsing
Sports Center. Yeah.
Oh.
He's Van something, the bald dude. But yeah. So when I hear people and I hear their maiden name and I hear their last name or their new name and it's still at the bottom of the alphabet, I feel sorry for them. Because when I was little, I'm not even kidding, because back then everything was alphabetical. So I sat in the back of the class. I was in the back of the line. Everything, like when you line up, you're in the back of the line. So it was only literally on that one day, maybe a semester, that they were like, we're going to do reverse alphabetical order, that I would finally get to be in the front. And Roxanne is like Rosa Parks. We do not belong in the back of the bus. And I said when I was little, I said, you know what? When I grow up, I am marrying someone in the front part of the alphabet because I'm not going to let my children go through this nonsense. So, I mean, I didn't have kids, and I should say, it's a B. I'm going for the B. Yep.
I remember that's what I thought you would like being in the front of the front. Like, that's amazing. That's what I would want. Yeah, I don't know what it feels like.
Why did you go V to S?
You know, love has no reason.
Love sees no last name. You should just like spell his last name backwards.
I should.
You should, because then you'd be an A. Your poor kiddo.
Ausa.
I mean, the back. Ausa. See? So what? Ausa. I like it.
I'll propose it to Jeremy. Now, I have something I want you to ask Scott.
Okay. Yeah.
Would he take your last name?
Oh, he would not. No, not enough. No, I don't think he would. No, he's such an alpha male. Are you joking? Like, he would definitely be okay with me keeping my name, but I think secretly he'd be like, oh, I wish. But no, he would no.
Scott Wilson. It sounds nice.
I think we were somewhere. There's some like reservation, like Mr. Wilson. I laughed.
And he's like, that's not me.
He didn't say anything, but I was like, that's funny. Yeah, no. No. Jeremy, ever think about taking your last name?
No. And I never entertained it because I hated my last name. There's so many vowels. And spelling it over the phone to anyone or in school, I was always like Taran Vanelliist. And I'm like, oh no, like I wanted my kids to have like simple names and easy to spell last names. 4 letters, easy peasy.
Lemon cheesy. Just
they still call just in the back, but they still say it wrong. I get called Taryn Sawa a lot.
Oh, Sawa. Yeah, I can see that. Sow or so. I always said Soa, but I could see that.
Yeah. So
there it is.
Fun times.
Fun times.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
I'm
so tired. Oh my gosh. I will see you next week.